Get you some money, you gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You gonna feel different.
Hey, Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Pimp C is definitely a legend, and legends just don't die. And even though it's been some time, I'm scrolling through the YouTube streets today, and I see a video suggesting that a new autopsy report may be able to see who was responsible for the death of Pimp C. I said, damn, that sounds kind of interesting. So we're going to check it out.
Hey, what's up with it, paperwork reporter, man? Shout out to the gang, man. Hey, today is June 19, 2026. It's Juneteenth, Miss Opal Day. Hey, gang, we got breaking news, man. We got breaking news. Pimp C, look, we're going to break this down tonight. Gang, Pimp C was murdered. Now, I never dropped the autopsy, but we're going to drop the autopsy and talk about it tonight. What happened to Pimp C was an injustice, okay? What they did was, it was 3 people in the room with him, then they left out the room. And they the ones that took the promethazine bottles with him. All right, the autopsy report said there wasn't no promethazine bottles in the room, nothing but his prescription medicine. So how did he overdose on promethazine, but it wasn't no promethazine bottles in the room? That means somebody had to be in the room with him and take him out. The autopsy even talked about,
or he could have consumed the promethazine before he got to the room.
How it was people in the room with him. He was getting a haircut the day before. Now this is where it get interesting. Then his wife calls the hotel the next day and say, hey, I haven't heard from Pimp C. Can y'all go check on him? They went up to the room to go check on Pimp C, but watch this. The maid had just walked out the room. Come on, gang. In the autopsy and police report, it said that the maid went in Pimp C's room. She didn't see a body or anything. She seen his luggage, and she walked out because she said it was luggage in there. Come on, chill out. Chill out. I actually believe that the maid knows something. I believe the maid knows something because it said that the maid went in the room. The maid didn't see Pimp. She seen the luggage and everything. She didn't see Pimp C. She seen her, and then she walked out the room. And then a little later, the wife called and want them to go do a welfare check. They go do a welfare check. They find Pimp C dead. So did the maid clean the room, y'all? Did she go in there and take the promethazine bottles out? Was that her job to go in there and clean the room out?
I'm just thinking about this happening in L.A. So when I was in a DUI class and I went to that morgue and I saw the autopsy table where they did Nipsey autopsy and Biggie Smalls, Pimp C, he was on that same table.
Because in the police report, in the autopsy, it says that Pimp C did not die. It said that he died from, it said he died from promethazine, but it was something else that killed him too. That's what it said. It said it was something else, but they don't know what it was. They called it unknown. Man, this shit is crazy. And then, so my thing is this. His wife told the detectives that Pimp C did cocaine earlier that day. Now, come on, are you serious? If she was not in California, how did she know that Pimp C did cocaine earlier that day?
Could have been on FaceTime. If that's his wife, ain't no telling. Come on, bro. You doing too much detective work and not really thinking. There's plenty ways a husband and wife could be familiar with what one or the other may do in another state if they communicate.
And watch this, gang. In the autopsy,
you told her, oh, man, just dropped it out, man. You know, that Cali be out, you know, my boy. Anything. He probably had no secrets with her.
Autopsy, it says on 2 different pieces of paper that no cocaine was detected in Pimp C's system. So there was no cocaine in his system at all.
Oh, man, that's deep.
So how did he do cocaine earlier that day? Now, the wife is very suspicious to me. The wife is very suspicious. because she calls and tells him to go do a welfare check right when the maid walk out. Come on, was the wife and the maid working together? That's what we got to talk about tonight. A lot of people were saying that the wife, I remember when Pimp C died, a lot of people was pointing fingers at the wife. A lot of people was pointing fingers at the wife. I never knew until the autopsy came out that she's the one that said that, you know, he was taking cocaine early that day. So why would you say Pimp C taking cocaine when there's no cocaine found in his system?
That is a good question. The fact that it ain't none in his system, that she said that, maybe she was aware of him being involved in the transaction, finna get it. Maybe she sent me some money to get it. I don't know. Maybe she is in on it.
That's the crazy part about it. If they would have found cocaine, like, okay, well, she told the truth. That's a lie. Why would you lie on Pimp C? Why would you lie on him like that? And say that his pre-existing condition.
She know they finna do an autopsy. She know they finna test. So you saying she just outright lied. I feel like more so she may have thought he had taken it.
May have been agitated by the use of cocaine. So now that we know that the use of cocaine was never used or detected in his system, now we cannot say that the pre-existing conditions was agitated by the cocaine. And then y'all trying to say that the man died from promethazine overdose? But in the same damn context, in the same damn paperwork, the people at the autopsy, the medical examiner, they said that he did not take enough promethazine to die. He didn't take a lethal dose. That's exactly what it said. It said Pimp C did not take a lethal dose of promethazine. That's in the autopsy. Lethal means he died. So if he didn't take a lethal dose, how did he die? How did Pimp C die if he did not take a lethal dose of promethazine? Who took the promethazine bottles out of the room? Because there was no promethazine bottles in the room, no paraphernalia, no nothing found at the scene. So did the maid take it out, or did the three people that was in the room with him the night before, did they take it out? Because it was not in the room. And how the hell did he die from it if they took it out? It's like, I mean, he wasn't by himself. That means he was with somebody. How did they take it out? Gang, we're going to talk about this tonight. Now, I am on a little bitty vacation because I just got back. I can't tell y'all where
I think that's about the most of the spiel, man. He's convinced that it wasn't no overdose because it wasn't no bottles. So how was it promethazine overdose? The autopsy says he did not take enough promethazine for it to be lethal. The wife saying that he took some cocaine, that it not being in his system, the time she called versus the time that the maid left the room. I don't know, man. Rest in peace to Pimp C.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Next with Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.